Let me make sure we're rolling, people. Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Two Motos channel for another video, and this video is about the track. As you can see, it's called "Should I Switch to a Faster Group at the Track?" Now, this is a good question. This just popped into my head, and I was like, I want to make a video for everybody out there, any riders that might be questioning themselves, or questioning the fact that why they may not be getting faster. I just came off of a track day with Julian at Buttonwillow Raceway. It's the first one of the year for me, and this was our first, both me and Julian, our first track day in A group. A group, if you don't know, is the most advanced group. So it'll have A as advanced, B as an intermediate, and C group as beginner. Now, some other organizations might call it something different, like B minus or B and then B plus. But either way, they're all the same thing. B plus is the equivalent to A, B minus is the equivalent to C. Now, let's dial it back. Why you want to always be pushing yourself is the number one rule. Okay, guys, look, the number one rule to getting better. Now, we're not the fastest riders out there, obviously, otherwise we would just be in a way better position than we are right now. We are not the fastest, but we can talk, we can give advice to those that are not at the skill level that we are. Now, we all start somewhere, right? We all start in C group. C group's the beginner. Obviously, you've never gone to the track. You're going to start in C group. One, because you need to get used to the track. You need to learn the track. You need to learn your motorcycle because it's different than the street. And you need to get used to speed because speed is different on the track than on the street. And also, just simply riding is a whole different world because now you're using the whole track. On the street, you use one lane. There's no apex hitting really at all. And you have to understand race lines and braking points and all these different technique things. But we're not going to get into that. So let me tell you why you need to constantly be checking yourself to see if you should move up into the next group. So you're in C group, right? Let's say you've been riding for months, or let's say you've been riding for a year in C group, and you find yourself getting kind of fast, right? Now, it's all relative because you're in a certain group. So you feel fast, you're not getting passed anymore. You're passing people, and you feel really good. You feel like Rossi, right? Well, let's not get it twisted. Now, you're gonna get comfortable, and you're gonna feel like, hey man, I'm quick, man. I'm getting good, man. I feel fast, whoop-de-whoop, all this jazz, right? Now, that's cool and all, but you gotta be real with yourself. Now, you don't want to stay in that state too long because you're not going to progress because you have nothing to gauge. You're gauging yourself, you're measuring yourself against people that are in that same group. Now, it's C group, right? So everybody that's going in there is a beginner. You need to then move out of C group into B group. If you're comfortable and you're going out there with the mindset of, man, let's go, man, let's smoke these dudes, man, I'm passing everybody, man. Yeah. All right, you had enough of C group, dog. It's time to move in to B group. When you're getting comfortable, it's time to move on. I remember when we were in C group, we thought the same thing. It was like, yo, man, we killing it out there. We killing it out there, dog. And we would come off each session like all hyped and like, man, dog, I passed this one dude like, woo, woo, woo. I was dragging knee. We weren't dragging knee yet, but whatever. We was dragging knee. Man, I was leaning. And you think you're leaning, but you're not. And so, it's time to move on. We were like, I told Julian, I was like, hey, man, we're kind of at the top of C group now, so I think we should move to B group, and we might not be the fastest. Well, we definitely won't be the fastest, and we might be at the bottom of the group, but at least, you know, we'll be able to ride with people that are faster, and we'll be able to see how they take a line, how they take a corner, how much corner speed they enter at, when they break, you know. So, and we can learn from that, and we did. And of course, we were not at the top of the group or in the middle. We were towards the bottom. And we rode B group for 2 years, I think. 2 years. And we've been riding towards the top of our group. We learned a lot in those 2 years. We got a lot better. We got a lot faster. We learned our bikes. Just a lot. We gained a lot of confidence. And we rode plenty of tracks: Laguna Seca, Buttonwillow Raceway, Streets of Willow, Big Willow. Yeah, so we gained a lot of experience, confidence in the bikes and ourselves. Technique has improved, and we were starting to ride at the top of the group again. Excuse me. And it came down to that moment again. We started getting comfortable, and we had to ask ourselves, look, man, now everybody is nervous about A group, right? A group's the fastest, you know, group, and everybody's scared of it because it's like, oh my God, I don't think I'm that fast. I don't think I'm fast enough. People are gonna be passing me. All this stuff, blah 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 blah. But it was time to get uncomfortable again. So we were comfortable in B group. I said, hey man, I think we gotta go into A group, whether we think we're ready or not. I mean, we have to do it because we're comfortable in B group. It's time to get uncomfortable in A group, and it's time to push ourselves. It's time to put ourselves in a bigger pool or a bigger pond with bigger fish and see if we can hang, you know? And it's not really about hanging, but it's just putting ourselves in a better situation to learn. Because not everybody's better than us, so we have something to measure ourselves to and look, observe, analyze, and learn. So that's what we did this track day. We were like, you know what, man, we were a little nervous, but we went in there and we did it. And honestly, it helped a bunch. In the beginning, it was rough, but every session, I got better. Got more confident, got more aggressive, got a little more faster. Now, we didn't have lap timers, so I can't give you data, but I can tell you for sure that I definitely felt a progression each session. Not saying I was the fastest out there, because I definitely wasn't, but I was definitely getting better with each session. And I really love the fact that we did do A group, because I was really able to see people entering corners at a higher rate of speed, brake later, and I'm like, you know what, okay, I could do that. Just let me try it. A little bit, little by little, little by little, little by little, push it a little more, and you'll get a little bit better. So I'm really glad that I did that A group, because it allowed me to ride that track harder and more aggressively than I've ever ridden Buttonwillow. And there were turns that I would remember in B group that I'd be a little bit timid. Well, not a little bit. I'd be pretty timid on. And towards the end of this track day that we did in A group, I realized I was attacking them really, really hard compared to how I would do it in B group. So to answer the question, should I move into a faster group at the track? You need to sort of analyze where you're at currently. If you're in C group and you're passing everybody and you're just feeling like the fastest guy out there, it's time to move up into B group. B group, C group, you when you're comfortable in C group, you've pretty much, you understand the track, you understand riding in the track, you understand a good basic understanding of taking a line, possibly good throttle control, and then it's time to move up into B group. It's time to ride with people that are faster. You learn to start taking more aggressive lines, you learn to brake later, you learn much better throttle control, you learn body positioning and all these other techniques. And B group is like where you really start to nail down fundamentals, you know. You really want to focus on fundamentals of riding on the track, get really comfortable at that. And as you find yourself reaching towards the top of that group, you're not getting passed as much, you're passing more people than you're getting passed, then you feel really confident about yourself and the bike and at the speed, and you just feel like you need more to grow. And when you feel comfortable, okay, now it's time to step up. It's okay to feel nervous because you're getting uncomfortable. So that's where we were at. And if that's how you feel, if you've been riding B group, if you've been riding C group for a year, 2 years, or whatever the case may be, it's time to move up. It's time to get uncomfortable again, and it's time to learn again and get better and progress. Now, we move up into A group. That's the top of the line, right? There's no like A plus, there's no like any group after that other than the racing level, but whatever. A group. So now what do? Okay. There's nowhere to move up past this unless you race. But what we want to do is we want to get lap timers now. And this is good to get in B group as well. But we want to get lap timers because we want, cold hard facts. When every time we come off the session, we want to see like, okay, where are we at? What did we run? We felt fast, but were we fast? Let's look at the numbers. And then that's how we're really going to see how we improved. Because if we see, man, I felt fast, but oh, whoa, wait a minute. I was 1 second slower than this last lap. So, okay, I need to analyze. I need to go back and look at where I can push harder. And yeah, guys, so I just wanted to kind of run through that really quick. Should I move up to a faster group at the track? If you're feeling comfortable, if you're feeling super confident, but you're nervous, you might be scared of moving up to the next group because you don't want to look slow or you don't want to feel slow, then the answer is yes, you should. You need to move up. And that's the only way you're going to get better, is putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation to learn and to get faster. You got to ride with people that are faster than you, because then you'll get faster. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope maybe at your next track day you'll be trying out a faster group, whether that's B group or A group, or even if it's your first time at the track. Man, I hope you have a blast. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Make sure you comment, subscribe, like, and all that good stuff, man, and stay riding. Peace.